assumptions about me. And, well, a lot of you guys did that and understood the assignment, so very claps to all of you marvelous people who took the time out of the day to participate in this poll. But yes, essentially, I've seen this little trend where, creators ask their audience what they think about them, what they do outside of making videos, their assumptions about their creator that they watch, and so I wanted to try that myself today. So, thought we could kick back, relax, have a couple triggers here that I'm going to be making some sounds with as I am answering your assumptions and confirming whether or not they are or aren't true. And we're just gonna sit back, relax, have a good time. I got a little sparkling water here, so I'm gonna crack that up and drink some lemon lime sparkling water and basically answer your assumptions. And we're just gonna have a great time together. Feel more than free to use this video if you would like to relax, go to sleep, or have this on in the background as you continue doing whatever it was you were doing. We can coexist. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the whole wide world to me if you consider giving me one of these. A thumbs up really does help out the channel immensely. You guys don't know how much it helps out, so hands on it. Consider doing it if you want. First, we gotta crack open this. I'm really thirsty. It's a lemon lime. Got a lemon lime sparkling water. Haven't tried this one yet, so give it a swig. Oh, oh yeah, that is fizzy. Okay, so I'm gonna have that on the side here. Wow, and we're just gonna get straight into answering your assumptions. I have my phone right here, as you can see, and we're just gonna go through them one at a time. I'm gonna show the comments somewhere on the screen here, so yeah, let's get started. First assumption: Jojo is the kind of guy who asks, is someone gonna eat this, and then proceeds to not eat it. I mean, that's straight up cap. That's a lie. I like food a lot. I like eating food a lot. And if I ask if someone is gonna eat this and they don't eat it, I'm definitely going to eat it. So, 121 people agreed with that. No, I'm definitely gonna eat that. Yep. Next. You seem like the kind of guy to float in the air when he smells fresh pie. Sure, I do love food, as I had mentioned in the previous assumption. And freshly baked breads or baked goods definitely do make me a happy chappy. So I feel like when something is yummy, you say it was scrumptious, just a wholesome dude. Well, when I am a bit peckish, I definitely do use interesting vocabulary to describe my happiness of that particular moment of eating said food. So I wouldn't be surprised if scrumptious did make an appearance in my lexicon. So there you go. You seem like someone that is always down to earth no matter what it is, and that alone lifts moods of hundreds of people. That's very, very nice of you to say. Wow, you guys you guys are too nice. Look, I don't know, I guess I try to be as down to earth as one could be, whatever that's supposed to mean. What can I say? I guess I live a very interesting lifestyle with doing content creation full time, so I guess I try my best to come across as ordinary. I don't know, I guess if I'll tell you this though. The other day I was at the shopping center. I got recognized by a 9-year-old boy, his older brother, an 11-year-old boy, and they were so awesome. They kind of came up to me, they're like, "Excuse me, are you JoJo?" And they showed me my TikTok page, and like, it was so cool. They were going to watch Ant-Man, Quantumania, and it was super wholesome, and it was just the best thing ever. They took a photo and everything, like, it was great. But I don't know, I just try to come across as, I'm just another dude, so, yeah. Anyway, I think you're the sort of person who works hard at what he loves, but struggles to find motivation for other things, even necessarily ones. Yeah, that's extremely true. I'm very, well, I have clinically diagnosed ADHD, and throughout my childhood, I would find it extremely difficult to perform rote, learny, sort of boring, everyday to-day tasks. Okay, I had to see a speech therapist when I was a kid, I had to go to a lot of classes and stuff like that. My parents were really worried about me, because I wasn't like my sister. My sister, she's academic brain, good at getting the marks, smart, when she was growing up, excelled academically in all fields. But for me, I sort of struggled a lot in schooling, but I was pretty good at creative arts, like music and drama and whatnot. And my parents, I guess, noticed this, so from a young age, I started learning the piano and music, and I became obsessive over it. And I became very good at the piano. But when it came to, learning maths, English, science, geography, and these sort of subjects that I just had no interest in, it was extremely difficult for me, not even, I would say, to be motivated to do those subjects. I just could not process the information. And so one of my big personality traits, and a lot of people have this when, if you have clinically diagnosed ADHD, you'll find it very difficult to perform rote learning tasks. And the reason for this is because people who don't have ADHD, when they sort of get a dopamine release when they perform a boring or inconsequential task like cleaning a room, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, reading, doing a task you're not really interested in, but you have that sufficient dopamine release to, I guess, reward you for doing that, like it's worth doing. But when you have clinically diagnosed ADHD, you just don't get that dopamine reward. And so it's difficult to do those boring rote learning tasks. But when those people with ADHD do find something that gives them that sort of dopamine hit, that reward, they become obsessive over it. And so that's, I think, a big reason why I was able to excel in music and in YouTube, and what I've been doing with this whole content creation and online social media stuff I've been doing for the past few years, because all I thought about, and I just became completely obsessive over YouTube, and I really wanted to do it. So yeah, I mean, this assumption really hits hard home. I work really hard, well, I guess, on YouTube and TikTok and content creation, try to make the best videos I can. Little fun fact, I try to stay very ahead on schedule with my uploads. In fact, I'm about 30 videos ahead of schedule. I try to make it so that I have to go to the next page in my video log on YouTube. So I have like 30 videos prepared in advance all the time. So sometimes you might see a video where I have like really short or really long hair, and those videos were filmed months, weeks, sometimes years ago, and you'll never know, which is kind of a fun fact. that is always there for his friends and family and will always make sure they are safe. Thank you so much. Look, what can I say? Look, I guess I consider you guys as well to be a big part of my friends and family. So, yeah, I mean, I try my best. I seem like a person who always has a kind and gentle voice, not just in his videos, like a voice and laugh is soft and genuine. Thank you, Erica. That's really nice of you. I guess, look, I have my kind and gentle side, but like everyone, I have my rowdy and, fun side, so, I don't know. It is what it is. You seem like the kind of guy to be self-conscious when everything about you is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't really, I don't know, I don't really see myself as that exceptional or cool or amazing. From my point of view, I'm just sitting here in front of a camera whispering into a microphone. I don't see myself as this sort of incredible, awesome person, but thank you. Assumption: when making choices, you usually prefer to choose the more demanding path for a chance of yielding a better or cooler result, even if the additional needed input is greater than the potential result. Yeah, I'm definitely a risk taker in some ways when it comes to trying to achieve my dreams. Especially now, I'm in a very privileged position where I can afford to take those risks, but I can understand that a lot of people don't have that same, I guess, opportunity that I have. So, yeah, for sure. I'm definitely for doing what you love, doing what inspires you, and pursuing your dreams, because I don't ever really want to have regrets in my life, at least when it comes to that. So I just sort of go for it, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Maybe not a great piece of advice, but you're the kind of person who makes ASMR videos. Yeah, absolutely not. Apple Cat. I mean, what the heck is wrong with you? No, but seriously, I don't do ASMR videos. You are the literal embodiment of the improvise, adapt, overcome meme with the amount of stuff you use in your ASMR videos. Thank you. I don't really understand it, but a lot of the time, I guess, in my videos, I improvise. There is an element of improvisation, and I'm just sort of going with the flow. So, thank you. You seem like someone who started off watching ASMR ironically and then really got into it. Yeah, absolutely. I remember when I first came across an ASMR video when I was in high school, thinking it was weird, like I didn't really know what it was going for, what its intention was, and laughed, and made fun of it, but I came around, so there you go. I feel like you are the kind of person who forgets everything but one can't be mad because you are too adorable. People definitely get mad at me when I forget stuff. My family and close ones definitely do get annoyed when I'm forgetful. I'm a very forgetful person. I've always been very complacent and easy to leave things around to the last minute or forget commitments and stuff like that, which is one of my flaws, I guess you could say. So it's something I'm working on personally, but I definitely do forget a lot of things, especially just like deadlines and where I leave certain things. So yeah, definitely a big problem of mine. You're extremely chill and responsible, but you probably have a goofy dark side to you. I would like to say I'm pretty responsible. I'm definitely, I've never done anything illicit before. In fact, I get made fun of a lot by my friends for being a bit of a goody two-shoes. And I would say I'm decently chill. But I definitely, do have a goofy and dark sense of humor, for sure. But there's a time and a place for that. If you were still in high school, I think you'd be the funny guy who was also very friendly with the teachers and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was sort of, I guess, to a small extent, a bit of a class clown. I wasn't very popular in high school, I would say. I went to a really weird, interesting high school where it was a performing arts high school where there were dancers, actors, musicians, all sorts of different personalities. It was a very interesting dynamic. I definitely wasn't the most popular person, but I was a little bit of a jester, if you will. I definitely was a very goody two-shoes to my teachers, though. I don't know, I would always feel bad when I would see a teacher busting their butt over, kids that were being obnoxious. So I tried my best to make their job a little easier, I guess, because, I don't know, it is what it is. You are very gentle and so wholesome, but I feel like there is a non-ASMR side of you that is a condensed embodiment of crackhead energy when you spontaneously sprint outside wearing footy pajamas during the pouring rain, singing Old MacDonald, calling friends to join you because you feel like it. Yeah, for sure, I definitely have sporadic moments of crackhead energy, absolutely. When your job is literally being quiet all the time, sometimes that loud side can come out in the sporadic, short bursts. So, you only need to look at my second channel, a few of those videos, and you'll see me be a bit more of akin to the sort of things you're describing here. So, there you go. You feel like the kind of guy that holds the door open for all the people going through it because you let one person through and then suddenly there's more people. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a meme. I don't know, I like holding the door for people. But then it just so happens to be inconveniently placed where there's a lot of people. I was in Korea with my partner and I opened the door and I was holding the door for about 5 minutes and she said, "You don't need to hold the door for that long." So, my assumption of Jojo is that whenever he's not filming ASMR, he's in a Shrek costume just roaming around the house. No. Jojo is that type of dude who everyone can be friends with and talk to. I would probably not agree. I don't know, if you're doing this, if you're doing ASMR full time, you have to be at least a little bit weird. I consider myself to be a bit weird. I think I was much more introverted as a kid than I am now, but I don't know, I'm not really interested in a lot of the stereotypical things when I was growing up in high school, as my friends were into partying, drinking, hookup culture, that sort of stuff, just loud music. I'm an old soul. I don't know, I wasn't really that sort of person. I didn't really have lots of friends. I just have a tight, small group of close friends, and I just didn't also share a lot of the same interests as a lot of people growing up when I was in school. So, yeah. You are an incredibly teen and tidy person. That is just absolutely not true. I'm one of the messiest people I know. It's bad. It's one of my worst habits. Something I need to work on. Definitely not a tidy person. Yeah, that is probably the most incorrect assumption of all of them. You seem like the type of guy to talk to yourself while doing basic tasks. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I definitely do talk to myself, or when I'm trying to figure out what my plan is, I will get in a conversation with myself. Definitely true. You seem like the kind of dude who would T-pose to get kids to also T-pose and initiate quiet time if you were a teacher. Yeah, I definitely am a bit of a gamer, a bit of a memer, a bit of a goof and a gaffer, so I for sure would T-pose, and if I were a teacher, I definitely would try to relate to my students in that way. Jojo is the kind of guy who only buys whole grain bread. Yeah, absolutely true. I'll do you one better. I buy probably gluten-free bread. Yeah, there's so much soy in my body. I assume you watch anime, and I hope it includes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I used to watch a little bit of anime, and sadly I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure still to this day. I will do it though, I promise. I'm sorry. It's been a meme since the inception of this channel that I have seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I have not. I'm sorry. You are a really good cook. That's Cap. I can't cook for Jack Squad. Terrible at cooking. The most sophisticated dish I can cook is ice. Yeah, I can't cook really bad, although I can make overnight oats and that's pretty yummy. But I'm pretty easy to feed. I just need a bit of vegetables, some nuts, seeds, rice. I mean, that's all I could ever ask for. Jojo is the kind of guy to shout out smaller channels like mine. Shout outs to Dreamers Entertainment. Check him out. This seems like an idea that spun out from running out of ideas. Yeah. Especially, one of the things I'm proud of is I upload pretty frequently. And especially with like now doing more YouTube shorts, I upload a lot. So this is definitely true. I can run out of ideas. That's why I always ask for you guys in the comment section to comment your video ideas. So yeah, that's true. You would hug any animal the moment you see it. Probably. I love animals. I've always had a deep affinity with animals ever since I was a kid. I know nobody asked, but you guys probably know I am vegan, although not technically anymore. I'm what's nowadays called as a ostro-vegan or bivalve vegan. I know, so many labels, right? Essentially what that means is the only animal protein or animal product I eat are bivalves. So that includes clams, oysters, pippies, mussels, abalone, the sort of like clams. And the reason is because they don't have a nervous system. They can't really have a sentient, compassionate experience, unlike a dog, a cat, a sheep, a cow, a chicken, a pig. So I don't have any moral problems eating clams and that sort of stuff. They have what's called nerve ganglia, but they're not nearly as sentient. You could find plants and vegetables that are more sentient than clams and abalones and scallops and all that stuff. So it's the only animal product I eat. Clams, bivalves, and all that stuff. And I'll probably eat them maybe once a month. And I've always just loved seafood, so I really wanted to eat them. And also, when you're on a vegan diet, there are certain nutrients, minerals, and vitamins that you just can't really get on a vegan diet, like vitamin B12 and certain omega-3 fatty acids, which are a bit harder to get on a vegan diet. So I decided to introduce them back. So I guess I'm not vegan, but yes, I would hug any animal. I feel like you listen to classical music. Yeah, absolutely. I love classical music. I play a bit of it myself. I like listening to Chopin, Beethoven, Bach, Mozart, Rachmaninoff, Tchaikovsky. That's pretty much it. You are tingle immune. I sadly probably am 95% of the time these days, but sometimes I'll find a really good ASMR video that just works for me, and yeah. You did well in school. I definitely didn't do pretty well, so not bad. You are secretly shredded. Not really. I know someone was asking how much I weighed, like 63, 64 kilos at the moment. But I am hitting the gym nearly 4 times a week now. I started, so we're trying to get big for you guys. You're either vegetarian or an extreme meat lover. Well, I am vegan / not vegan, whatever. You seem like a guy that has an Asian descendants. I am half Japanese, half Australian. So, pretty good. Okay, so then next, we have like 4, 5, 6. We had so many people commenting this, thinking that I'm gay, and unfortunately, I am not. I've been with my girlfriend since the 10th grade in high school, so like nearly 8 years now. Sorry. I don't know what to say. Sorry to disappoint, I guess. Yeah, it's funny. I guess I give off a very happy vibe. But no, I'm sorry. I'm not gay. You smoke kush and or tobacco. I've actually never touched a drug in my life before. Never smoked or taken anything. I've never smoked a cigarette. Never done any sort of illicit drug. I've never done anything before. I'm really a goody two-shoes. I just have no interest in any sort of substance like that. And I think a big reason is because I was always scared about not having control over my own body. That's why I'm scared of going under like local anesthesia and surgery, because I hate the idea of not being in control of my own mind and stuff like that. So I've never done a drug in my life, except I do like me some coffee. I do like a daily coffee every day. And once a year I might have a sip of my girlfriend's gin and tonic. But other than that, never done any other drug before. So stay in drugs and don't do school. I mean, no, stay in school, don't do drugs.